games to go anywhere from. Can the Knicks survive another must-win against the Pacers?
They could be fully prepared for what would be considered a time
Sometimes depends on
how
the Pacers and Knicks. Every game is tonight at 7:30 Eastern. With tip-off at 8 Eastern
Still
on
in,
ESPN
still in
Radio
about
and
25
on
minutes.
the ESPN app. Presented by Indeed. KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN.
Morning, everybody.
Sports leader. The Des Moines Media Group station. This is Sports Center.
Oh, come on.
The following show at 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV LLC.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you in part by our good friends out of Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning all across the good old US of A. Last day of May in 2025. Where is this year going to? Andrew and I have a lot to talk to you about. You can call him 515-244-1350. We have a good guest up at 7, Mark Boardman from Vortex Optics. We're going to be talking about the big outdoor day at the Iowa Cubs event I was at last night. Andrew did most of the work last night. I just sat there and talked with everybody.
So exhausted.
Yeah, I am tired. We got a whole bunch of stuff to tell you about. So let's just get right to it. I need to tell you about the good friends over there at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. You get a 12 by 50 assigned spot, $60 a month will cover that. Hey, you get a month free if you pay for a year in advance. That's right. Secure gates 24/7, security cameras, discounts for multiple spots. Just give Tracy, Dick, or Danielle a call. 515-822-1362. Fill out an appointment application and pick your spot. Good folks. That's where I keep my stuff. They'll keep good care of your stuff too. That's a Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. Let's head over to the phones, and we're going to get things in focus right on the start with our buddy Mark Boardman from Vortex Optics. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great, Dan. I'm doing great, man. It is a beautiful day here. I've been crushing some coffee and some YouTube fishing content, but I am mourning the close of our turkey season around here.
I don't even want to talk about them stupid birds anymore. I had a good season. You know, I'm going to tell you something, Mark. That state of Pennsylvania kicks my butt every freaking year.
Oh, no kidding, huh?
Yeah, I shot 2 in Iowa. I got 1 in Kansas. I was on a roll. And in all honesty, in all transparency, I should have been done. I had a gobbler on the decoy at 8 yards. And
oh my gosh.
And you know how it is when you're trying to get TV shows, you got to milk the footage a little bit, but I of all the toms and stuff that I've taken over the years, Mark, with my bow, I'm at 99, okay? Well, it's because we did Outdoors Traditions for 20 years and I shot 4 or 5 a year on average. That's the only reason I'm up that high. But anyway, I've never had a tom jump on a stupid decoy and then just give me a back shot. That's all he gave me. He kept looking straight away. And he kept his tail down when he was in strut. He'd flip it up, flip it down, and if he would have kept it up and strut, it pop, I would have done the old Texas heart shot, but he didn't offer me that. I didn't want to take a bad shot. He hops off the decoy and he goes about 2 or 3 yards and comes out of strut, turns, so I got a quartering of a shot. So I go, well, there's my shot. I'm at full draw for over a minute. Okay. And he anyway, long story short, as soon as I let the arrow go, he turned to the left, and my arrow went right down his right side.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I took out like 2 wing feathers and he went wah wah wah. And that's the only time I got in all week. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you got some really good wildlife footage and a close encounter and little catch and release turkey hunting there. Then
I love it out there. I've got Todd Rupert who does Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls and Rut and Peace grunt calls. He's a partner on the shows, and we always stay at the Police Rod and Gun Club in Greensburg, PA. So there's 15 guys in camp, retired police officers or prison guards, or active duty prison guards, and there's some young gang in there, CJ and Murph and Freddie, and I can't list everybody. I don't have time. And then I've got Creek Archery out there, who's a friend of mine. That's Chris DePerna. So I mean, I've got a lot of folks that listen to me out there in that area, and they always come by and say hi, and we have a big thing. So it's a great time. I saw a bear, had a bear stroll by one day.
Man, that's one thing I hear about PA is there is a really healthy population of bears out there. I know some guys that deer hunt out there, and I mean they'll have tons of encounters during the deer season with beautiful black bears that are roaming the same country the deer are. It's really neat.
Yeah, Steven out there. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Mark Parker. How you doing, buddy? Mark's up there in Ohio. Fishing Dave, Rick Johnson. Good morning, buddy. On my way to Canada. He's going walleye fishing. Good luck. Rick Seeker. Good morning, Steven. Good morning, Steven. How was the ball game? I'll get to that later, Steven. But thank you. No, they got great bear population. That's the thing. They got a ton of deer out there. That's the second or third largest hunting population in the country. They got a ton of hunters out there. But I've never seen a state, Mark, where you get out there and like when I went out there the first time, I didn't even hear a gobble. And
No kidding.
I did not even hear a gobble. Now, Larry and Ryan and Paul, we were all out there filming Respect the Game. And Larry didn't kill. Ryan didn't get one. I didn't. Larry's a good hunter, and he didn't even get one. And but I'm just telling you, man, anybody that shoots a bird out in Pennsylvania, you got my respect. I should have been done. I just didn't. I just did not want to take a back shot. So
Well, maybe you should put the bow down and pick up the shotgun like a sane turkey hunter.
well, here's the thing. You guys sent me that green dot strike fire, and I bought a 410, and I got that on there, and for the last 2 days I chased them with that green dot 410, and I had that thing pattern out to 60 yards with TSS shot. I didn't have an opportunity. I didn't see another tom.
I'll tell you what, it really is unbelievable what you can do with a 410, a good turkey choke, and this modern TSS shot. We've done some testing with it. We did some really cool videos on the Vortex Nation YouTube channel, patterning, I guess a variety of shotguns and TSS. But I was just astounded with what you can do with that little 410 and that TSS. I mean, it is a legit 40, 50-yard turkey gun. It's unbelievable, and it doesn't, knock the what out of you, and it's great for youth hunters getting into it. I don't know. It's a pretty neat deal.
It's good for anybody. I mean, that thing is so light and easy to carry around. Yeah, you only get one shot, but I mean, I wouldn't. Listen, and there's nothing unethical about taking a 40 or 50-yard shot with that gun. I just won't do it. I would have my decoys at 25 yards, and I'd keep it to 30 and under just because of me. I bow hunt way more than I shoot a gun. But that I'm gonna tell you, I was so happy you guys came out with that green dot because I can't see a red dot to save my life. Now, if it's a red reticle, I can somewhat see it because I'm partially colorblind. But that green dot, everybody at camp, Mark, I showed that to Chris at Creek Archery. I showed it to everybody. They were flipping out. I let them shoot my gun. They couldn't believe how good that scope was.
I mean, that's really cool, and we've got some new products you might like as well then, because it's interesting because we call them, I guess, traditionally, historically, we call them red dot sights. And it's almost like even if it has a green dot, we call it like a red dot sight with a green dot. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how I guess established, having the red dot is. But, not to, just, hey, let's dive into new products. But we have our Defender Red Dot series, which is a series of red dots that are designed specifically, purpose-built to put, I'd say most often, on a pistol platform. So we have the Defender CCW for concealed carry. We have the Defender ST, which is like the standard. It's like you could put it on your carry pistol. You could put it on, maybe a larger pistol, or really heck, any other thing you want to put a red dot on.
Yeah.
And then we have the Defender XL, which is designed more. It's designed for the pistol, but maybe for a more competitive shooter that's into the competitive shooting space. But we just debuted that dot series with green dots now, so a person has the choice between all those models, but also a green or a red dot, depending on which one they want to pick.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know. See, do me a favor, send me a press release or have our oh gosh darn it, don't tell him what's the I was at the iCubs game late last night. I can't think. What's the you know who I'm thinking of, Mark?
Oh, like a little media kit or a press kit or
No,
press release?
who's the guy that you had me talk to that I got rebooked on the show? Gosh darn it.
Oh, Sawyer.
Sawyer Breyer.
Yeah, okay.
Sawyer
Yeah.
Breyer. See, I know it as soon as you said his first name. So have
Yep.
Sawyer send me some info on those so I can talk about them. Because yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Mark, and I'm as transparent. John, good morning. Scotty in Oklahoma, good morning. Steven says, absolutely love the Vortex binos that I bought last year. Can't wait to expand on some scopes and optics for my gun. There you go, Steven.
Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, I love Vortex. I worked with you guys a long time before, and you guys hands down got the best customer service and warranty out there. I mean, the optic is the warranty. You don't have to worry about keeping your box or anything. As long as you got the optic, you're covered.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you nailed it. I mean, it truly is. I mean, first and foremost, I mean, we are a customer first company to the core, and that extends well beyond the warranty. That's just, it's how we treat our customers, how we treat our dealers, whether you walk into the shop or hit us up on social or call us on the phone. We want to talk to you. We want to help you out, whether it's a warranty issue or just, making sure your optics properly set up, or heck, if you just need a hunting tip or trying to figure out, anything in the shooting space, we got a pretty crack squad of folks that can help you out with that. But the warranty is certainly there. We work hard to build our products so you never have to use it. And I'd say by and large that's the case. But man, I mean, as you know, we don't put our optics in the friendliest of environments all the time. We make mistakes. Strange things happen. I mean, the stories that we get sometimes, you're like, what are the odds, right? But man, it is an unconditional, lifetime transferable, no fault warranty. If you're a Vortex customer, we're going to take care of you, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, and it's always been that way. And if you're a first responder or military, if you go to GovX or ID .me or whatever, you can actually get discounts on Vortex stuff too. So, hey Matt Wise, how you doing this morning, Matt? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for watching on the streams. I appreciate you. Mike Kenny, good mornings. I got Scotty. I got the Diamondback 10x50s. I use them pretty much daily. Scott's in Oklahoma. There you go, Scotty. Thank you. Mike Kinney, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Um, I got the razors. Sawyer was kind enough to send me a pair of razors to use on the TV show this year, and I liked them so much, Mark. I actually went and bought another pair just so I had one for the truck and one for my pack. And I love the Vipers. The Vipers 10x42s or 10x50s, whatever they are. I had no issues with those, but those as the older my eyes get, those razors were amazing, man.
I mean, yeah, I mean the razors and the razor UHDs, those would be, the two tiers up from the Viper. No question, they have just, incredible optics. I mean, the clarity, resolution, color fidelity is off the chart.
Yeah.
But those Vipers, like you're talking about, they hit a sweet, what I would call upper mid-tier bracket, where they don't necessarily kill you in your pocketbook, but they're giving you optical performance that's gonna, start bumping towards those top tier optical designs. You can do a heck of a lot of work with them. And and I think budgetarily, that's where a lot of folks sit. $500 ish. I mean, that's a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
But you're getting a lot of binocular for your money, and that stands for the Viper series, kind of across the board. We have the Viper HD series in our rifle scopes. We have it in our binoculars. We have the new Viper shotgun red dot that I think we're going to want to talk about here in a little bit. but it hits kind of a real sweet spot of price and performance that, gives people what they need to do what they want to do.
Yeah, I actually gave my Vipers to a buddy, and he was tickled pink. He goes, "I need some binos," and I said, "Here you go." And like I said, I went ahead. I just bought another pair of the other ones for my truck. But man, I tell you, you gotta always if you're an outdoor guy or gal, you really need to have a pair of optics in your truck, not just in your pack. Because I don't know how many times we're out there driving to the farm or and you see something, and man, I wish I had my binos, right, Mark?
Oh, for sure, for sure. In fact, I'm just coming off a bear hunt this week, and yeah, I was living behind my optics out west. And the one thing I almost have to laugh at myself when I get back, because for the first, day or two when I get back, I'll want to look at something, and I'll be in town, and I reach for my binos on my chest. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have those anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Stuart, it's actually I said it wrong. It's not. I don't have the strike for fire. I've got the cross. I've got the crossfire green dot is what I'm shooting right now on my 410. They just
Oh,
came.
okay,
They
gotcha.
just came out with that.
Yeah, and that's a great dot as well. Man, for turkey hunting, like I said, I won't want to get to that Viper shotgun red dot, but
Yeah.
that crossfire probably, that's definitely a go-to for me as well. And you do get that green option now, which is cool. Just a simple bulletproof red dot sight that I actually really like the rotary dial on it. It's kind of, you're in the field, maybe, things are happening fast, and it's just easy kind of gross motor skills to turn that dial. It's not as, you don't have to be as, I guess, intentional with it, if you will. And man, super durable. They just do a great job. So if anybody's looking for a little bit more economical, but extremely high performing red dot sight for anything, including turkey hunting, that crossfire fits the bill.
Yeah,
Time.
you can actually take that dial and it's got like 10 different positions on it. And I'm just telling you what, I don't care if you're a gun hunter, you're gonna love that. And I would think that would work good on a crossbow too, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yep, for sure.
Yeah. Larry in Illinois, good morning. Sorry I missed your live show last week, a couple weeks. That's all right, Larry. Thanks for checking in today. Daryl down in Oklahoma, how you doing, buddy? Daryl Adams, good to see you. Mark, I tell you what, let me hit a quick break. We come back, we'll talk a little about that Viper. If you like a low profile optic, don't go nowhere. You're going to want to hear this. And then we'll finish up with Mark when we come back on 1350 ESPN.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need.
That new listener contest starts today, so if you've never emailed me for that secret listener contest, now's when you should send me a screenshot Monday through Friday, and you'll be put into that drawing. Okay? And then I'll let you know when we're going to do the other package for everybody else that listens every week, okay?
Archery Field and Sports at East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday.
Yeah, Mark, if you've never downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app, excuse me, I got the hiccups.
When it comes to our beloved dogs,
download the app and then send me a screenshot of a show that's playing Monday through Friday. And my email is right there on the app. It says message station. You can't miss it. And if I don't see your email, or when I get your email, I'll go back and check my other email folders. And if you've never emailed me before, boom, you're in the new one. That's a big prize pack we're going to give away in August for the new listeners. So
these
that starts today.
Free from antibiotics and hormones, and containing less than 2% salt, support optimal canine health. Stringent cooking standards,
it's getting hot again.
Safety and quality, giving you
I'm sorry about that.
Patriot Paws are more than just delicious.
It
they
happens.
are a testament to quality. By
Yeah,
choosing Patriot Paws, you also contribute to vital nonprofit programs supporting veterans, first responders, and shelter dogs. Find Patriot Paws at your local store or visit thepatriotpaws.com to purchase a bag today.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness, thick and rich, lots of fun. Hey America, when you barbecue, try Cookies barbecue sauce for a treat. Cookies barbecue sauce is the barbecue sauce America loves to eat.
Going fishing is something we look forward to all week. We all want to be better at it.
What's
and
everybody
use the
doing
best
today?
gear available. Gear that will help us feel the bite better and give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trica has people talking. Trica rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave
I
design.
love my Trica
as one
Wally
has
rods.
2
We
times
gave one
less
away
sensitivity
last
than
night.
other
Somebody's
costly
happy.
brands. Trica casting performance will give you up to 26%
Hang on,
longer casts
Andrew.
to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trica knows you work hard for your money.
This is what
They
we
wanna
got
give
2
you
of
a
these to
rod
give
that will
away for
cast
Father's
longer
Day today.
and you feel the bite
Look at
better
that big
without
old
putting the bite
stone.
on your wallet. Trica rods are significantly less than
Now
other
that's a
high-end
sharpener.
rods available. They
Look
offer
at that.
1 year, no questions asked guarantee. Trica rods can be
I
returned
know
for
some
any
dads are
reason
going to be
with 1
happy
year
with
after
those.
purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trica rods at trica.com. That's TRIKA.com.
Strings and cables make or break your bow setup. You want a string and cable that does not stretch and is reliable, so when your bow is tuned, it stays that way. You need gas bow strings. They're stable, consistent,
Morning, Tony.
and reliable strings and cables that come with a 1-year warranty. Gas bow strings, made in Clay City, Kentucky, and family operated. So next time you order a new bow or replace your strings and cables, try Gas Bow Strings and shoot with confidence. Check them out at your local dealer or online at gasbowstrings.com.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future
Last
is
one.
a priority, and
Yep.
life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps.
Who's
to
all
protect
out
your
at the big
medical
TAC
future.
event in PA this
Life
weekend?
insurance is often more affordable
A lot
than
of
you
folks
think.
out there
Let's
for
talk
that.
about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the good old USA. We got Mark from Vortex Optics on talking a little optics. And if you are a shotgun hunter and you're looking for something micro, and you guys just came out with this, and I was looking at that when I first called you guys. That Viper, that is a really neat little red dot.
Man, I tell you what, it is a game changer in the turkey red dot space. I used it all spring this year. And so, I mean, what it is, I mean, it's the Viper enclosed shotgun red dot, and part of the magic of it, and it's like one of those things where you're like, how did nobody think of this sooner? It has an integrated base, and so it gets that dot super low. Your cheek weld is going to be extremely similar to what you're used to when you're just using a front bead. So you're going to have a level of comfortability there with your cheek weld. It's a fully enclosed dot. It's going to be impervious to the elements. It is, you're putting it on, big turkey guns here. I mean, it's so durable. Your sight picture is amazing. It's petite and yet has a super big window for looking through. So it marries well with the elegant looks of any shotgun. It's not going to be overpowering, from an aesthetic perspective. But what is going to be overpowering is the performance that it gives you. There's 2 versions. You can get one with the 3 MOA dot. There's another one with the multi-reticle, so it'll have a 3 MOA dot, a 32 MOA semicircle, and then a 65 MOA semicircle. And you can cater all those reticles to work independently or in conjunction with one another to get what is going to work best for you and what you like personally. But man, it is so cool. It's got an auto 10-minute shut off. So you don't have to worry about turning it on and off if you set your shotgun down or put it back in the safe. It's got a motion activation, so the second you move your shotgun, that dot is going to be there when you need it. This thing is an absolute game changer. And, I mean, the beauty of turkey hunting, man, we always want to call them in close, 5, 10, 20 yards, right?
Right.
But when you get a bird that's out at maybe an extended range and you have done the work and you've patterned your shotgun and you have that turkey choke and you have, maybe you're running TSS, you're going to be able to see that entire bird, put that dot exactly where you want it to go and execute that shot and bring that bird home versus watching them go away. And I think, for a lot of folks, they go, well, running a front bead has been working for years, and I'm sure it has. But, man, it really is a difference maker as far as when you get a little bit further out, because you're not obscuring that bird at all. Like, you can see the entire bird. And, I just think you're going to make it a little bit better shot. And you're able to pattern your shotgun with more precision as well with this thing. So I can't say enough about it. I would say, your perspective does change a little bit. So as far as when you get a bird that's a little bit further out with the shotgun, you're like, oh yeah, I can, even just without ranging it, I can tell that it's further out because of how much of the bird I'm covering up.
Yeah.
You're not going to have that with this thing. So, definitely make sure your shotgun is set up because, you can take those longer shots if you need to.
Yeah, and it's under $200.
So yeah, I think it's about $250 for just the dot version and about $300 for the reticle, if I remember correctly.
No, you know what? I looked at it wrong. It's never mind. I thought it said 180. I don't know what I was looking at.
But
never mind.
Regardless, for the performance that it's going to give you, it is worth it. Like, I know I sit in my Vortex chair, but I would encourage anybody. I mean, even if you had the most successful turkey season ever, if you don't have this on your shotgun, you probably want to get it on your shotgun. And if you had a tough season and you're looking to make some equipment changes, this is one that I would take a very hard look at. And you're talking, this. I'm a guy that was somewhat resistant to putting a red dot on my turkey gun. I was like, man, the front bead is working great for how many years. I'm so glad I made the change. And then with this one in particular, I don't know. I just can't say enough good things about it.
No, I think people that's very reasonable for an optic. Especially one that it auto shuts off, and if it's got a motion sensor in there when you lift your gun and it's on, that's worth. I'm just telling you right now, things happen fast in the woods, and it's always nice to know that you're ready to go. So, and you guys have always been priced accordingly. I mean, you've never been overpriced on your stuff, so.
No, and side load battery, easy to access, big buttons right on top. Again, easy to access, even with gloves. It's so intuitive and so high performing. I seriously think it'll put more turkeys in the pickup for folks out there.
Scott wants to know, what is your recommendation for a muzzleloader?
Man, if I was going to put a scope on a muzzleloader, that I'll do two. I'll give two recommendations. Okay, I'm gonna give three.
Okay.
if you're like, hey man, I just need like a good 3-9 type rifle scope, good optics, good durability. I don't plan on going through the process of getting my muzzleloader ballistic data and potentially dialing. I'm gonna go with like a Crossfire 3-9 or something similar to that. If I want to step it up a little bit, I'll take a hard look at our Viper HD 2-10. That's one of my favorites. And then if a person is like, man, you know what? I've got a high-performing muzzleloader. I do plan on getting my ballistic data for my muzzleloader. I'm going to likely dial an extended range shot. I would take a hard look at the Viper HD 3-15 with the exposed turret, purpose-built for dialing.
Yeah. I think that, Scotty, I think you'd be all right either way you go there. I know one thing, for my 9mm, I'm going to get that Defender XL green dot. That to me is, I love how low profile that thing is, and it's so nice when you go to aim your firearm, your handgun, you got it right there. I'm glad you guys came out with that one.
Yeah, it really is amazing how red dots have, even though we're talking about a green dot here, have infiltrated nearly every space from, from pistols to turkey guns. I mean, for a long time it was kind of an AR thing, and now they're just so useful. They're so intuitive. They're so high performing for just a variety of applications and firearm platforms. It's just really cool to see, and we're at a point now where maybe 5 years ago, dots on pistols was the exception, and now it's norm. And I'd say an indicator of that is we have our Vortex Edge shooting facility at Vortex, where we offer classes. We have amazing instructors that teach these classes, and we used to offer like a separate red dot pistol course, right? So and now we just offer a pistol course because most guys are just coming with a dot now.
Honestly, that Defender CCW Micro, I think that's the one I'm going to go with, Mark.
I mean, that's great. Like I said, we kind of have the 3 step ups and sizes there, depending on what you're going to do with it. And, again, a lot of those same features: auto on, off, motion activation, easy access battery. You don't have to pull the sight to re-put the battery. Insane battery life. We're talking 25,000 hours of battery runtime, not battery life, right? We're talking runtime. So that would be a continuous on, I think, setting 6, right? So the dot is going to be there when you need it. We certainly do recommend some, like just to whatever, kind of an annual check-in, replace, I think a lot of guys are replacing the battery annually, but, 25,000 hours of battery runtime is a long time.
Well, there's a lot of guys hunting, a lot of folks hunting with pistols now too, and I'm definitely going to have a green dot on if I'm going to hunt with a handheld or firearm. That one of either my 45 or my 9mm or my 10mm. I'm going to definitely put a green dot on that.
Yep. No, I think it'll do great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, listen, man, thanks for getting up early for me. We really appreciate the partnership. Those big hunting packages, we're doing a new listener contest on the Outdoor Call Radio app network. So we're going to give that away in August. I talked to Sawyer. We're going to give away a pair of Diamondbacks in there. I got a DSD buck decoy. I've got a game hide camouflage kit. I've got Itasca boots, Norlander socks. We got Kool-Aid arrows. We've got broadheads. We've got those Diamondback 10x42s or 10x50s. We've got Weeby knives. We've got I don't know. The whole thing's over almost $1,000. So
wow.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do a big fall hunting package as well. The only difference, one will have a DSD deer decoy, and one won't. But we're gonna give away some really amazing stuff, and we appreciate Vortex helping us do that big promotion this year.
Oh man, we're happy to. We appreciate all the support as well.
Yeah. Oh, Ozonics. They both come with an Ozonics unit.
Oh wow, cool.
Oh, it's a big package, Mark. I mean, I can't believe the Outdoor Call Radio is the nationwide. I can't believe we've been on for 4 years already. We're really doing good across all over North America.
Super cool. Well, I mean, it's a testament to the content and what you guys are doing.
It's all working class bow hunters. Ask Kurt, he'll tell you.
Perfect. That's my kind of people.
Oh, I'm just teasing Kurt. He's a good guy. No, we got a great lineup, man. We got great shows Monday through Friday. I do a live show at 5. And anywhere in North America, people can listen in, and we got our stuff on the weekends. And it's just, it's nice to have an outdoor source that you can go 7 days a week, and you don't have to go look for it. You just turn on the app, and it's right there for you.
Super neat. Super neat.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'm going to have Sawyer on in a couple weeks, and then I'll check back with you before hunting season. If you need anything, please let me know.
We'll do. Likewise. And man, it's always great chatting. You never have to twist my arm too hard to talk about hunting and optics. That's kind of, if I wasn't talking to you about it, I'd be talking to somebody else about it, just for my own, it's just what we do around here, I guess.
You always do a good job. We missed having you on the show. So let me know if there's anything going on. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon. And thank you for everything.
Fantastic. Have a great rest of your spring and summer, and we'll talk to you soon.
I will. Mark, tell them where they can find more about Vortex Optics.
Man, probably the best place is just vortexoptics.com. We've got all of our products there. We have an extensive dealer network nationwide and worldwide. So I'd encourage anybody, if you do want to see something, go to your local retailer. And then also just give us a shout. If you got some questions, give us a call, hit us up on any of the social media platforms. Check us out there. And then we also have a lot of really good information on the Vortex Nation YouTube channel. We have the Vortex Nation podcast. We're covering all sorts of different topics there, and optics related and non-optics related. So, we try to be everywhere and meet our customers where they are. So we welcome you to reach out, find us, and let's chat.
All right, buddy. You have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, Dan. Take care.
There he goes, Mark Boardman, everybody. Good, fine feller right there. We are late for a break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. One of the best adventures you can go on is a northern Minnesota black bear hunt. Hey, everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. Have you ever been bear hunting? Well, let me tell you, when you go bear hunting, it's an experience where you might encounter not only just bears, but fishers, huge whitetails, wolves, and even maybe a moose. Brant. One of the best places I know to go on a bear hunt is Bear River Guide Service in northern Minnesota. Gary Peck has been helping hunters experience heart-pounding bear hunts now for well over 20 good job. Years. Gary knows northern Minnesota is some of the biggest. Yeah, half hour goes quick. And it's amazing how quiet they can sneak. Yeah, you're good. Listen, like I said, I got Sawyer booked. I think he's doing the St. Louis show. Just so to spread you out. But if you guys need anything, please let me know, okay? And it's the one spot I go to bear. All right. So all right. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Want a great challenge on a bruiser. Bye. Go check out Bear River Guide Service in Deer River, Minnesota on Facebook. And hey, give Gary a call and he'll get you planned out on your next adventure. Yes, he will. Turkey season. What's up, Brant? Jeff, good morning. Approaching all across this nation. When it's time to start cutting, yelping, and clucking and purring at those boss toms, don't you want to have a call to run that you have confidence in? You bet you do, and that's why you need to check out Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. Todd Rupert is a master turkey call maker from Pennsylvania that is so passionate about chasing toms. He started building handcrafted calls in 2016, so he knew he could make the right call when it mattered. Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls are made of beautiful woods from walnut to hickory. Todd uses the best crystal, glass, slate, and aluminum on all of his pot calls that will allow you to make the most subtle purrs to the sharpest cuts and excited yelps that will get any boss tom fired up. Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls offers handmade friction, box, and mouth calls that will allow from the beginner to the most seasoned turkey caller to make the right call when it counts. So this upcoming turkey season, try a Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey call and let that tom roost in peace.
Have you been looking for an easier way to haul your gear for your outdoor adventures or projects? Well, have you looked at Compass Carts? Compass Carts offers a unique and durable...
What's everybody doing today? I know a lot of my PA people are out at that TAC event.
Or what you need to go from camp, tailgates, or to the project site. They offer several hitch options so you can use your ATV or your side-by-side.
I didn't know that thing was as big as it is. That thing's big.
That hold up to big payloads. Wheel options that can handle over 300-pound loads.
You're talking about aero breakers there. If you've never seen those, they do these crazy long shots down a mountain. It's crazy. I think they do it just to sell arrows. Jumping off for a minute, boss. Got to run the boy to the barbershop. Well, Steven, you have fun. You can listen while you're in the barbershop, man. Get the barbers to download the app. Thanks for listening, buddy. Good morning, my friends. Here, fishy. Richard's fishing. Richard.
Cutting friction by 90%. This green
I'm fishing here pretty quick.
Slick reel grease for longer casts and smoother retrieves. For vehicles, boats, and all motors, consider modern Spartan Systems TVT Green Engine Oil Additive. Tests by top engineers show a significant 5 to 15% better mileage, doubled oil life, and a quieter, cooler engine. Get the advantage on the water or in the field with modern Spartan Systems proven cleaners, lubricants, and oil additives. Find them at modernspartansystems.com or on social media. Modern Spartan Systems, American-made, safe, green, and tested for optimal performance.
Love the outdoors? Carbon TV brings it all to you. From adrenaline-pumping hunts and epic fishing trips to wild game cooking, survival, live cams, and more. It's the #1 streaming platform for outdoor content, and it's 100% free. Watch full episodes, short films, and podcasts straight from your browser, TV, or smart device. Real outdoor adventure, 0 subscription. Watch anytime, anywhere, always free. Carbon TV.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Last show in May for 2025. Can you believe that? We're out of May already. June. Yes, Ward. June. Ward. What show is that? Oh, yellow. Brant got him a new puppy, a yellow lab. There you go, Brant. Good for you. Picking up the wife car from the mechanic and then cutting grass, Matt Wise says. You're a good man, Matt.
Way to go.
Yeah. Do you know what show that was?
No.
June and Ward?
No.
Let me give you a hint.
I'm not good at jingles.
You don't know that show?
Not MASH. I don't know.
MASH.
I don't know why MASH is the first thing that came to my mind.
Leave It to Beaver.
See, I never watched. I watched Leave It to Beaver, but I didn't watch a whole lot of it. So I wasn't as ingrained in that.
Yeah, Richard got it. Leave It to Beaver.
Richard's the man, though.
Yeah, Hoyt says I got a big cup of black coffee and ready to listen. Hoyt, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. So, all right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give one of these big sharpeners away for Dad. So I just gave away Leave It to Beaver. I'm gonna give you another TV show that featured a good dad. Okay. And now, see, I could throw you a twist there.
Do it.
Yeah. What TV show, Dad? Met a girl with 3 girls of her own. What TV show, Dad, met a girl with 3 girls of her own? If you know that, 244-1350, 244-1350, and I'll get you that super big whetstone. This is for, I got 2 of these. I'm going to give both of these away today. This thing's huge. It's a work sharp whetstone knife sharpener. This thing's almost a foot long, and this would make anybody's shop or workbench. Dad's face is gonna go, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get out there and sharpen all my stuff. So I'm gonna give 2 away of those for dads. I need to get a hold of Arlie at Lotta Pop.
Can I get your name?
We need to do the pop for popcorn, popcorn for pop promotion. I'm gonna give a couple away of those this year's too. Need to welcome Modern Spartan Systems to the Outdoor Call Radio family. If you're into oils, lubricants, gun cleaning kits, I want you to go check out some of the best on the market. Modern Spartan Systems. Go check them out on Facebook or online. Richard, I can't answer my phone when you got to call the. Yeah, I don't know why Richard does that.
We got Nathan up first.
Nathan, okay. What's up, Nathan?
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm vertical.
Vertical.
Yeah, I'm staying. I'm still standing, buddy.
Me too, sir. Me too.
All right, you got an answer for me?
Yep. Brady Bunch.
The Brady's Bunch. There's a story of a man named Brady. Yeah, who had 3. I can't remember the rest of it. Hey, you're gonna. Is this for you or your dad?
My dad.
It's for your dad. Oh, he's gonna love this thing, man. It's heavy too. You're gonna. He's gonna be out there in the workshop sharpening knives for like a whole day.
I bet.
Huh?
Oh, I bet he will.
Yeah, I'm just telling. Yeah, well, there you go. All right, buddy, it's all yours. Congratulations, and I appreciate you listening.
Yeah, thanks, sir.
All right,
you
have a great Saturday.
Yeah, you as well, sir.
Thank you, boy, sir. You hear that, sir? So polite.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what we need more of.
I'm telling you, it's better than how I got treated last night at the ball game. You're out of here. Yeah. We had fun. We had fun at the Iowa Cubs last night. It was a big outdoor day, and man, they gave away these MEPS lures, these MEP spinners. They were gone like in no time.
I swear, about 15 minutes.
Yeah, if that. 750 of them. First 750 people through the gate got a spinner bait, MEP spinner, and they were gone. People were not happy.
Like, man.
I said maybe you need to get here earlier next year.
I know.
Yeah.
Like you were standing in a line probably 10 minutes and you were done.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's the quickest I've seen them go through a premium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really was, and they're neat. They're neat deals. So neat deals. So we did that. Hoyt says I've been really busy. That's all right, buddy. I'm glad you're here. Roger, good morning, Raj. Don, Warren, good morning, and PA Don. They man, we had a good time last night. Andrew was kind enough. Andrew drew the names for the Grizzly Cooler, the Trica fishing rod, and I gave away 2 big outdoors damn prize packs. And Andrew got up on the dugout and let him have it in the 8th inning.
Sure did.
Yeah, so way to go, Andrew.
Yeah, quick, simple, to the point.
Yeah, did you tell him to download the app?
Of course.
Okay, all right, there you go. We got a bunch of people signed up for the app yesterday, which is nice. Iowa turkeys numbers. I just tried to pull these up and I can't get them. The last time I looked, it was 15,339. So I don't know. I don't know if an updated. I'm gonna have Jim Coffee on when we get back. So yeah, we'll see what's going on there, and we'll go from there.
Another one coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Got the big contests going on. I'm gonna tell you. Let's see. Do I tell? Hang on. This is what we're giving away on this contest. This is our 4-year anniversary contest. Now, this is for anybody that's never emailed me on the Outdoor Call Radio app, because we want to make it. We want to do something good for the new listeners, and then I'm going to do a separate contest for everybody that's always been listening. So I haven't forgot you. We appreciate everybody, but I wanted to try to do something new to get people excited. So we're going to have an Ozonics unit, a DSD decoy, a game hide package, pure whitetail, Rupert's grunt calls, Weeby knives, a set of Vortex binoculars, 4th arrow camera arms, work sharp sharpener, Norlander socks, a Tasca boots, and some other stuff. So that's a heck of a prize pack. All you got to do is download the Outdoor Call Radio app. It's on Android. It's on your iPhone. It's free. Just punch in the space outdoor space call. By then it'll pop up. And then listen Monday through Friday. And you can do it every day. Just make sure you're over 18 if you can. But there's no fee to listen. There's no fee to download. This is all free. And please tell your friends about the app, because eventually that's what we're going to be. Everything's going to be on the app. The reason we're doing that is because you can hear us all over North America. Doesn't matter where you're at, you can take us with you. Okay? So that's why we started that, and that's why we're doing it. Have a good day, brother. Have to get out and start mowing. Well, Larry, get you some headphones and listen to us. I listen to my headphones when we mow. Valor Snacks, make sure to grab some Valor Jerky. You're in one of the packs there, Valor Jerky, Valor Snacks. So we'll get going on that, and we'll have some fun with that. And then we are going to do a fishing contest here pretty quick. I'm heading up to Minnesota. Listen to this. Minnesota's got zebra mussels now. My little Lake Winnie. I talked to my buddy, my bear guide, Gary Peck up there. He said the water is so clear right now, people are having a hard time getting on the walleyes. Now, 2 weeks ago, they were smoking them. So the stained water must be gone from the zebras. That's not good. So I'll be up there Monday or Tuesday. I'll let you know what's going on next week up there. So, all right, I got to take a break. Are we due for another big break? All right, let me take a big break. We got outdoor news. I got some DNR stuff to tell you about. They got an administrative rule. We've got the secret listener to announce. I've got fishing reports and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
When it comes to graphic design, you want to work with someone that can take your ideas and bring them to life. So when you need help promoting your business or special event, it's not always an easy choice. Have you heard about Boyd Creative Print Shop? They have over 30 years experience of helping customers like you put their ideas into action. Boyd Creative Print Shop can help with custom graphic design on screen printed apparel, from shirts to design patches and embroidered hats. They also offer designs on bags, decals and stickers, and vinyl wraps from boats to vehicles to get your message out. This will help you inform
Richard must have called the wrong number.
or business while doing it with a creative look.
I just called him back and he didn't answer.
Hundreds of excellent customer reviews and will provide
either that or he's catching fish.
when you need them. For more information to get your design started, please call Chantel or Andrew at 515-478-5776. That's 515-478-5776. Or check them out online or on social media or at BoydCreativePrintShop.com.
Valor Snacks is in Pennsylvania, Steve.
A lot of us are working from home.
Yep. Go to thevalorusa.com is the website. And you can look them up on Facebook too, Valor Snacks.
At 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems.
Good stuff.
Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system.
Why I can't get turkey numbers right now.
Can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan.
Ooh, there you go, Valor.
So if you want more time,
ValorJerkySnacks.com. We'll get you there. Ooh, 10% off. Look at that. How about that? Go sign up. You get 10% off your first order, plus exclusive access to the best offers. That's awesome. I like the Mission Ready and the Tactical Teriyaki. Those are my two favorites. If you like a little heat, that heat seeker spice, it's a little spicy. It's good though. It tastes good.
And with the mac and cheese,
if I get a bag of Valor, my dog will not leave my side. Raven loves their stuff, and he loves. They make a dog side too, Patriot Paws. He loves it.
And a Coca-Cola on the Chick-fil-A app.
Absolutely loves it.
Real guests paid for their testimonials. When you're heading up to northern Minnesota on your next fishing adventure, make sure you stop by Fred's Bait and Tackle in Deer River, Minnesota. Fred's Live Bait and Tackle is conveniently located at 361 Main Street, right on the way to Lake Winnie, and all the lakes you will fish in northern Minnesota. Sean and his crew have the liveliest bait ready for you to use, including fatheads, rainbows, shiners, and their famous river mix. Their bait is delivered fresh every day. Fred's Live Bait and Tackle also carries everything you need to get you on the water and ready to fish, including the latest rods, reels, terminal tackle, and snacks for your trip. Fred's also has spearing decoys, big suckers perfect for spearing season in the winter. So on your next fishing trip to northern Minnesota, stop by Fred's Live Bait and Tackle in Deer River or Little Winnie Trading Post and ask them where are the fish biting. Sean and everyone at Fred's Live Bait and Tackle and Little Winnie Trading Post will get you on the fish fast.
Heat Seeker and the original Mission are my favorites. Not a teriyaki fan. That's all right, Scotty. I love the original. That Mission Ready, I could eat that for lunch. That's good stuff. I'll be eating that in the boat next week.
Antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antifungal properties.
Little snacky.
This unique blend not only accelerates healing, but also supports your pet's skin's natural defenses with its low pH level, promoting a healthy skin barrier. Whether your pet has a cut, skin irritation, or infection from pests
Turkey
like
killer.
flies and mosquitoes, VesorCare has a product to help. Their treatment.
Yeah, Todd Rupert got a big old gobbler where he took me.
For exceptional pet care, explore VesorCare.
Gotta love a guy that says, "Don't say anything while this Iowa guy's out here. Wait till he leaves."
Give your beloved animals the natural care they deserve.
Yeah,
with VesorCare.
he's got them trained.
Comfort and well-being. Find them at your local veterinarian or online at
Surprise.
VesorCare.com.
Yeah.
You know, jerky is the ultimate outdoor companion. Its convenience and portability are unmatched. Lightweight, compact, and require no refrigeration. It's a breeze to pack on hunting trips where space is kind of precious, you know? The long shelf life offers peace of mind, making it a reliable food source for extended trips or unexpected delays. Hunting demands stamina, and jerky's high-protein content provides sustained energy, keeping you full and focused throughout long days in the field. For the perfect healthy snack, don't choose just any jerky. Choose Valor Jerky. Valor Jerky takes us outdoor essentials to the next level. Try Valor Turkey. Bold flavors like tactical teriyaki Teriyaki, Heat Seeker Spice, or Base Camp Original. Next time you're geared up for an outdoor adventure, reach for Valor Jerky. As a veteran-owned company, Valor Jerky gives a portion of every sale directly to supporting veterans and first responder nonprofits. For the perfect healthy snack that gives back, choose Valor Jerky. Next time you're gearing up for an outdoor adventure, reach for Valor Jerky. Visit thevalorusa.com to order.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary to us. What was that? Was that a cartoon or was that like a Three Stooges thing? Happy anniversary, happy anniversary. I can't remember.
Could be both.
Yeah, good morning, Austin. Austin's out there in PA. So thank you, Scott. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, buddy. What was I just talking about? Happy anniversary.
Yes.
Yeah, happy anniversary. Coming up on 4 years on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Show's been on 25 in Iowa. Show in St. Louis has been on for 27 years.
That's insane.
It is insane. 27 years on the radio. That's all right. Long as I can keep going. I'm going to keep going.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Absolutely. Iowa State Shooting Sports Championships are underway. Go Vikings, go! Go Vikings, go! That's our Grandview University Vikings. That is.
That's right.
Iowa State Shooting Sports season's underway. Thousands of student athletes from elementary to high school and colleges across the state are converging on to compete in 6 shooting sport championship events for the next several weeks for a chance to earn scholarships, prizes, and more. The CTPA, or SCTP, and Scholastic Action Shooting Program, SASP, are youth development programs to promote both shooting sports and competitive shooting as a means to get young individuals to achieve their highest potential and become their best selves. Both programs' goals are to instill personal values, character traits, and such as fair play, compassion and understanding, individual responsibility, sportsmanship, self-discipline, and personal commitment in young people. Everything that Andrew Brown's not.
Really? Really? Minding my own business over here.
Yeah. He bought himself ice cream yesterday and didn't even buy me anything.
You laughed at me for buying.
I did. I asked Andrew. I was squawking last night, and I think the iCubs are a great value. I just can't understand why stuff at the ballparks are. It's like, if I got amnesia? Because you said they were pretty close to last year. And listen, I'll go to the iCubs over a Cardinal game or a regular baseball game.
Especially Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, because the Cubs are actually cheaper than the Cardinals.
Are they?
They will. It's been a long time since I've been to Wrigley Field, but the Cubs were cheaper than what the stadium, the St. Louis. I won't ever go see a Cardinal game ever again. They're too expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's $100 to park. You know,
and you're paying $200 for anything inside.
Andrew and I bought Andrew's dinner. At least I could do, because he was working for me.
Good burger.
I bought him some lemonade.
Loved it.
Yeah, and I don't think I didn't spend that much, but it's just like, how much was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd think it'd take you out to dinner as well.
I'm sorry. I'm just used to grabbing a bag of Valor jerky, getting a Diet Mountain Dew Zero, throwing it in my backpack, and, $7-8.
Yep.
I
remember when cans out of the vending machine were 50 cents.
Yeah. Maybe $9-10. I don't know. All I know is I'm getting cheap in my old age.
You're a curmudgeon.
Hey, let's get those prices down. Go get them, kids. June 2nd through the 8th, the Iowa State Trap Shooting House grounds in Cedar Falls. June 12th through the 14th, Sporting Clays at Highland Hunting Riverside. June 18th through 21st, Skeet at New Pioneer Gun Club in Waukee. June 28th through the 29th, Rifle and Pistol at Alston Shooting Range in Polk City. Go out there and watch the kids get their big championship moments. DNR, oh my gosh, are we out of time? All right, I'll be right back to continue this when I come back. Don't go nowhere. Morning, Mountain Man. Good to see you, buddy.
An Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of
Rob, you going out to that tech thing? There's a ton of people out there, man.
How unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes.
I'd like to see that.
With every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry gin, American gin, or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe.
Hey, Revelton, you can order online now. Did you know that? You want to try some of that Revelton? Go check them out online. You can order online.
1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa.
Oh, Hank's not been on today.
At ReveltonDistillery.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
If you're an archer, you know how important the feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that arrow to where it needs to go.
Yeah, I want to send that arrow. I want to send it bad. You get down range there, buddy.
USA and feature models that are compact, quiet, and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely well, whether you're in the tree stand or the ground blind. If you're a
Boy, Skippy had a good bear camp.
Definitely a bow you need to check out.
He did good. They went out there and did their own stands, their own baits and stuff. They had a good camp. That Skip's a heck of a hunter. He don't get a lot of enough credit for being as good a hunter as he is.
Deadly accurate and affordable. So when you're looking for your next hunting partner, head over to your nearest dealer like Archery Field and Sports in Altoona, Iowa, or go online to www.gearheadarchery.com. Stack the deck on your next hunt with Gearhead. Shop online at gearheadarchery.com or locally at Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
KRNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM
One more?
1350 ESPN, Des Moines sports leader.
One more break or one more commercial?
Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down that game you just tagged, only to have your knife fail after you just tried to take the hide off to quarter the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. That's Weeby Knives. It's quickly
Weeby Knives.
the go-to outdoor knife in the
Well, we
industry.
gave some knives away last night.
Most functional set of outdoor knives I've came across.
I had Jeff Tilley and a whole bunch of other people come by and say thank you. They love that Milo knife, that fillet knife.
Scalpel blades that make sure you always have a sharp knife in the field. I have a Weeby knife in my tackle box and my backpack. That way I know I'm covered.
And in the glove box.
And it's going to be done the right way. From turkey hunting to deer hunting, trapping to camping, Weeby knives are my go-to in the field. Don't believe me?
I'm Ronnie Adams from History Channel Swamp People, and when I want a sharp knife, I'll reach for Weeby Knives. You heard me? Weeby Knives, wicked sharp, my baby.
Now that's a knife. Get yours at WeebyKnives.com.
I like Ronnie Adams. He's funny.
Dan sent you.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2, brought to you by the fine folks at GearheadArchery.com. Go check them out. The Pivot Carbon 24. That's what if I was going to order a Gearhead, the Disruptor 24 Pro is nice too. But that Pivot Carbon 24, I will probably never have another bow. Those are my favorites. That's my favorite, and I love Matthews, and I shot a couple good elites, but that Pivot Carbon 24. That is the quietest, most accurate bow I've ever shot in my life. And for me to tell a bow company, I really don't need you to send me a new one. This one and my backup is all I really need. That tells you right there how good of a bow they are. Because I've never told anybody that in 30 years. Every year I get the new bow. Not anymore. Unless Skip comes out with something that is just absolutely hands down better, I'm not switching. I switched to my Bottomland one. I just started shooting that. Oh, that thing's so nice. It's about 4 or 5 pounds heavier than my turkey bow. And man, that thing's just quiet, fast, accurate. Everything you would ever need from a bow right there. Morning, Jeff. Good to see you, Jeff. Doing good. DNR seeks public input on fisheries administration rules. Do I really want to go into this? There you go. They just want to seek rules. How about that? Fine, I'll read it. Is seeking informal comments on administrative rules from fisheries and related programs, signed by Governor Reynolds on January 10, 2020, requires all state agencies to identify which administrative rule chapters will be retained or rescinded. The E10 process includes public engagement with the opportunity for input. Relating to programs administered by the Fisheries Bureau, 571 Iowa Administrative Code, IOC. Oh, that one. Chapter 79, fish stocking procedures and fee private waters, 81 fishing regs, 82 commercial fishing, 83 scuba and skin spearing of rough fish. Do not shoot a game fish while you're spear fishing. I saw that on YouTube the other night. This guy was taking bass and crappie with a spear gun. I bet you the DNR in his state was on him big time. You can't do that. All right, that's enough. I'm not reading that. Anyway. I'd like to say congratulations to the fine folks in Ohio. They got somebody apparently. I got into half the story, but somebody apparently poached a potential world record deer, and they caught him. So I don't know why people do that. I just don't understand it. Go out there and get them the right way. You know, don't do it. Don't just sit there and poach them at night and all that other. And again, I don't know that's what they did, but they did something wrong. Yeah. Secret listener contest winner is Charles Tillman of Des Moines, Iowa. Charles Tillman, Des Moines, Iowa. Congratulations, Charles. I forgot to do that until I got to the studio this morning. Charles got an electric work sharpener. How about that? Ta-da. Yeah, and he's a new listener too. So he sent me that Monday. He should have waited because he would have been in the new listener. Should I throw him in there too? He can't because he just won.
Yeah, but
see, that's kind of a catchy 22 thing.
Yeah.
Well, he got an $80 sharpener.
I mean, I'd take it any day.
Well, he'll be fine. All right. I got fishing info. Any questions this morning? Anybody? Austin, how you doing? Good to see you. Who's at the TAC event? Tell me how the mailman. How did I miss Rick? Rick, the mailman, Elliot. Pop, they call him. Good morning, sir. I miss Rick. Rick was my mailman for 3 years. He was the best mail guy I've ever had. He was awesome. Never had a problem with my mail with Rick. No. You know, I got a community mailbox. Hi, Paula. Nice to see you. I miss having a mailman. Right now we got the stupid community mailbox. I will never again buy a house with a community mailbox. I've had them put them in the wrong box. People don't return them. They're keeping it. It's like, how do you not return somebody's mail?
Exactly.
Especially a package.
Hey, come on.
Come on, people. Do better.
Yeah.
How's the walleye fishing in Iowa? Austin, I haven't got to fish yet. I'm going to Minnesota Monday. And I'm going to start fishing. And I'm going to bring my boat back. My boat's still in Minnesota. I stored it up there last winter. So I'm going to bring it home and I'll start fishing in Iowa. But I mean, if you're asking me generally, it's okay. Walleye fishing's okay in Iowa. Speaking of fishing reports brought to you by Trica. Fred's Live Bait in Deer Rivers, Minnesota. I had 2 people tell me they go to Fred's Live Bait in Deer River every time they go to Minnesota at the event last night. So there you go. Everybody should go to Fred's Live Bait. They got the best bait. They're in Winnie Trading Post. They'll take great care of you on your bait. They got spot tails, fatheads, rainbows, crappie minnows, leeches, crawlers, all that fine stuff. Blackhawk Lake crappie bites fair, walleye are fair. They're picking up fish. Boat anglers are doing well with minnows on a bottom bouncer rig. Brushy Creek, black crappie bites good. The walleyes are fair. Storm Lake crappie bites slow. Walleye are fair. Yellow bass are fair. Yellow perch are fair. Black crappie are fair. Catching crappies of all sizes at 12 Mile. Green Valley Lake crappie bites good. They're catching crappies up to 9 inches. So some sorting may be needed. You can catch them around the cedar tree brush piles using jigs tipped with a live bait. Little River Watershed, the buy crappie bites good. Fishing jigs and shallow coves to catch all sizes of crappie. Big Creek, bite's been a little bit slow, but it's fair. Twister tail, swim baits, and minnows are your best bet. Prairie Rose, black crappie bite's good. Gills are good. Bass are fair. Red Rock crappie bite is fair. There you go. There's your fishing report for the week. How about that? That fishing report has got me thinking about one thing. When you think of a big fish, a big old bucket mouth bass, you ever think about this when you take a bass and you catch it and you're holding it with your thumb, like you do? They call them bucket mouths. You ever think about that's what a dentist is looking at when you're at the dentist? You know,
I didn't think about it like that until now.
You ever think they want to? Do you think Dr. Yagi and all the other dentists in town? Man, you should have seen this old boy. You talk about a big old bucket mouth. You should have seen him. I had that old tongue depressor down there. I was drilling on that crown. That thing had a huge gaping big old pie hole. You think they talk about that?
You know what? I hope.
I'm just teasing.
I don't.
Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi would never do that because he's a fine man, a fine professional. Always cares about his clients, his patients.
Yeah, always. Good stuff.
Yeah. I don't know why I just thought of the bass thing when I was thinking about Dr. Yagi, and just kind of popped in my head,
It never ceases to amaze me the things that
I'm
come out of your
just
brain.
warped right now because I haven't been fishing. See. Anyway, if you're looking for a new dentist or just new to you, I want you to go to the place that's been voted the best dental practice in Ankeny forever. That's because you're going to see what I'm talking about as soon as you walk through the door. Super nice people. Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, Dr. Brandt, Dr. Stewart, Dr. Williams. I think Dr. Brandt's getting ready to retire. Somebody told me that. I don't know if he's already retired or he's stepping down. But anyway, thanks, Dr. Brandt. They will take great care of you. They're your one-stop dental shop. They're located at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard. No, I don't think about dentists when fishing. Well, I wasn't talking about you, Dave. I was talking about the dentist thinking about when he says open wide. Does he ever say I'm sick. I miss my bass fishing. I could be throwing a popper jig right now or a woolly booger. In Ankeny, call them at 515-964-1490 or anytime at ankenysmiles.com. And when you leave, Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, because he's a Jedi dentist, because he uses the Force to calm me down, he will say, may the floss be with you.
The floss will be with you.
The floss, Obi-Wan. You senile old bat Jedi. I find...
Your lack of faith disturbing.
Man, I'm telling you. So I was talking to my buddy, and he said Winnie is gin clear right now, which is not good for walleyes because you want to have a little stain in the water because they can see really good. And he's saying that you got to be 20, 30 feet off of the walleye now to catch them. It's going to be interesting. See, I like hitting anchor lock and then jigging with a minnow, man. Just get right on top of them down at 15 feet. And if I can't do that, I'm gonna have to cast out. I'll find them. I'll find those wallies. It's been tough in PA. Picked up a few trolling bottom bouncers, crawler harnesses, but nothing legal. Crappie been on the fire. LiveScope is a game changer. LiveScope is a game changer, Austin. I will give you that, especially if you're out there having to hunt for fish. So, yeah, I gotta. You know what I'm gonna do tonight and tomorrow? I'm going to be on YouTube looking at LiveScope settings again because it's been a year since I used mine, and I totally forgot about the gain and all this other stuff. I'm gonna have to relearn the whole thing again. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you can do it.
Yeah, I can do it. It's
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
Hey, how do you turn this thing on?
Where's the play button?
Slip bobber rig with a leech. They're not corking them right now, Scotty. They're jigging with minnows. That's what they're jigging. They're not corking them yet. That's what they call a slip bobber with a leech or a minnow, a cork. They're corking them. That's what they say up north. They're corking them. I got schooled on that the last time I was up there. Man, why don't you go back to Iowa? We don't call it slip bobbering up here. It's corking. If you're gonna come up here and fish with us natives, at least learn the lingo, man.
Yeah.
You Iowa.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'm not really from Iowa. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Well, that's even worse. You know, go back to the Golden Arch down there. Well, it's not golden. It's kind of silver looking.
Gold.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever notice as you go south, people pick on you? The people in Minnesota pick on Iowa. The people in Iowa pick on Missouri. The people in Missouri pick on Arkansas. How did that happen?
I don't know. We just want to pick on everybody.
I don't know. Why you got to be a picker, man? Don't be a picker.
So mean.
Yeah, why you got to be so mean? Hey, I want to thank you. I got a big announcement. I told you I was going to make a big announcement on the show today, and here it is. Kool-Aid Archery is on the show. Kool-Aid arrows used to be Mamba arrows. I'll tell you a quick story. So Mamba has been around for a long time. Great arrow company. They're based out of Texas. The owner is a SWAT officer, super nice guy. I talked to him for the first time for about an hour, and we had just a great conversation. He sent me some arrows. That's what I shot my deer, and I think I shot my buck with them last year. I know, and I shot all my turkeys with them this year. But great accuracy, great. They hold up great. They got a dual weave configuration to them. They got like a centrifugal weave, and it basically mimics like rifling in a barrel for your gun for your when you shoot to pick up speed and moment how do you want to say it? You want to do it? Penetration, yeah, speed and penetration with that double weave. They're the only ones that do that. Go check them out. It's Kool-Aid. It's Kuhle, Kool-Aid archery.com. Ask for them at your local archery shops or just go to KoolAidArchery.com. And Kool-Aid means good, and they go to Africa. They do a lot of African hunting. That's why Mamba and all that. So they're out there taking those big, what do you call them? Big old wildebeests and what's the big one? The bull. What's the one? It's like the deadliest animal in in the world.
Deadliest animal?
Yeah, it's a deadliest. Here, let me do this. Deadliest African wild game. I know it. The Cape buffalo. When you get that, the Cape buffalo is considered the deadliest wild game in Africa, and they go water buffalo, Cape buffalo, Austin in there. But that's what they use, and they just have great results with KoolAidArchery.com. Check them out. You won't be sorry. So, love to have them on the show. 8:16 and some change. So anyway, they got zebra mussels in Winnie. So it's a Black Death. That's what Black Death. Is that like a disease, or is that what they call the Cape buffalo? Mountain man. I can see Rob. Dan. That's called Black Death, Dan. That's how yeah. So the only thing over in Africa, listen, anybody goes over there, God bless you. If I was going to go over there, I'd probably wanted to get a warthog and maybe a kudu. That's it. I don't want to drive I don't want to drive. I don't want to fly 18 hours in a plane for two things. There's too many things in North America laughing at me now.
But a kudu.
A kudu.
You don't get a kudu anywhere else.
No. A kudu's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hoodoo? Kudu. Would you do a kudu? No, but I'd shoot one. Yeah. These late nights are killing me, man. They're killing me. I need a vitamin.
Oh my god. They're just having a heck of a time.
I'll tell you, Dale Griffin, good morning, Dale. Oh, Dale, man. He sends secret listener stuff every week. Dale's a great listener. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate you, Dale.
Turkey food stuff has got to stop.
What was that? Oh, turkey food? Hey, that turkey used martial arts on my arrow. He did. I don't care what you say. That turkey deflected my arrow with that wing bone, man. He did. He was yeah. Sneaky birds.
Sure did.
Iowa Department of Natural Resources is teaching birds martial arts. That's all I can tell you. All right, I got to take a break. We'll be right back. We'll give this other Work Sharp Sharpener away when we come back. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. You're heading out on your morning hunt well before sunrise, so you can stay undetected from that giant you've been chasing all season. Wouldn't it be nice to know exactly where your stand or blind location is without letting anyone know where you're at walking in? Have you ever? You too, Jeff. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you checking in. Hey, Jim Fedeker. How you doing, buddy? The Onyx Hunt app allows appreciate you, bud. From your truck to your hunting spots. It also allows you to mark and save your parking spots. Hey, I'm telling you, Rob, turkey foo, man. Possible next stand locations. The Onyx Hunt app is also a great way to see your property and I had to sit there and watch that in slow-mo to see that bird. That you can take anywhere. It's recognized. I saw him. He said, "Wax on." As a valuable hunting tool. So, if you want to always know where you are and have the ability to save information that will help you be a better hunter, I have things happen to me that people just don't have to put up with. Today.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars, located in Fall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here.
Did that arrow ricochet?
New and used golf cars. We're a club car dealer.
I've had that happen twice in my life now.
As well as a good mix of utility.
I'm not going to say the name of the broadhead because that's not fair, but I had one where it hit the bird and went straight up in the air. I hit that wing joint, and that broadhead went straight up in the air. So that I got home and I threw him in the trash. So that's the last one of those.
You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out.
I can't find the turkey numbers, man. That's really upsetting me.
Help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail
latest,
the best deer
sense latest
you rely on to work
Iowa
mock scrapes that
turkey
will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power.
I got him.
Name a few.
No, wait a minute. That's 24.
Liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just
hang on.
Check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gear, seeds,
I got them.
Sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities.
I found them.
Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up
right there.
On Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking.
Good morning, Pete the Donut.
For the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up. You will get to experience a new level of competition and learn at a small class size with the feel of a larger campus with a ton of opportunities.
Ricky, deny your trade yet?
Well, I sure hope so.
Oh, he won't take that trade.
Why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times national champion?
There's no way he would take that trade. Giving him he's picking second overall. For your, there's no. Are you nervous? If you're nervous, cancel it.
No, I would get the heck of a deal out of it.
Well, yeah, you would be in great shape. There's no way he would do that trade.
No, I was hoping.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got colder and uncomfortable? Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company? Oh, he's at work until noon or 2. High-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will whip away any moisture that you might encounter. Let's see. Probably won't do anything. We're going to do something with Crossroads Shooting Sports. That'll be in July or August. And then we'll do a live deal at Lotta Pop. I got to talk to Arlie about that. We'll probably do that in December. But that's it for the that's it. We're winding down our live stuff. Well, going out on location. We're going to give a gun away at that Crossroads deal. I got to work that out with Dave Bloom, though. For more information, just go to norlandersocks.com and give your feet a treat.
Vanes are very important to your arrow flight and for consistent grouping. FlexFletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years. Silent Night vanes are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than vanes out there. This contributes to a dramatic reduction of in-flight drag. FlexFletch vanes also have the capability of reshaping or bounce back.
What's up, Leverdowski? Todd, good morning, buddy. Tell AJ hi. I missed you last time in PA.
Offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their set.
Oh, Chris Lewandowski, buddy. We call him Leverdowski because we love him.
Has the vein for you to see
Does a good job out there for everybody.
Like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you fletch. Go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com. FlexFletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy
Shady
Acre,
Patch,
80 Acre,
and Lick and Grow. That's all you need to know right now.
like Game Changers,
Unless you want to do Velvet Plus or Trophy Acre.
if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader.
Good morning, John.
ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Got a Kirk wants to know, Dan, what was the product you were talking about? We're blocking deer seeing you going into your stands. Is it too late to plant it? Kirk, I was talking about Shield. That was a couple weeks ago. I think I talked about that on the Healthy Herd. Shield's made by Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products. It's Egyptian rye or wheat and Sudan rye or wheat grasses. It grows up to 9-10 feet tall, and you plant that every year. And I would get it in the ground right now if you can. And by the fall, that stuff's going to be really tall, and you're going to be able to walk right to your stand or your permanent ground blind or your hub blind. You want to put it or skirt it around a food plot so you can zip in and zip out and the deer don't see your movements. Just leave yourself shooting lanes and you're good to go. And there is a nutritional value to it. They will eat it. Rupert told us the wrong dates on purpose so we could not take calls from his vest. I heard all about it, Todd. I'm sorry I missed you, buddy. AJ came out and played some music. But yeah, I'm sorry I missed you out there this year. That old Rupert boy, he's good about that stuff. I'm telling you. Anyway, Kirk, go. It's called Shield, like the SHIELD, Shield, and that stuff is amazing. Still got to watch your wind directions though. If the wind's blowing out to the deer, you don't want to be walking in still because they'll smell you. But if you got the wind in your favor, you can get right into your stand or right into your. And they will not know you're there. It is a game changer. Oh, Rupert, here we go. Yeah, here we go. I drive 12 hours out there to shoot a turkey, and you tell him not to come out until I'm gone. Yeah, let's go. You did. I will give you this. He did take me to that bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he bought meatballs for Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double points.
Yeah, double points for that.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. I got your shirt on, by the way, Rupert. I had a Rupert shirt on last night at the iCubs. Did you notice? Hey, Cubby Bear goes, "What's Rupert's?" I said, "This is the best turkey calls ever made."
Ever made.
Cubby Bear goes, "Really?" I go, "When did you learn how to talk? You're a bear."
Oh, we've been up a lot.
Yeah. No sleep here. Talking to a bear.
Because I'm a bear.
Yeah. All right, I got the updated numbers for Iowa turkeys. 15,350 turkeys were checked in as of today. That's the updated number. I just got it. I just looked it up. Now, and I told everybody we flipped the switch. It's deer mode now, baby. It's deer mode. That's right. We are all on deer. That's right. We're going to talk a little fishing. We're going to go after some wallies and crappies, but It's the Rupert's Rut and Peace, and it's Buck Talk Radio on Wednesdays. We flipped a switch.
I am not sure we had most everybody that got the tickets from us. We saw them last night. Okay, what day did they send that for?
I'm just trying to think what we could do for. I got to give this other one away. Todd, are you? What are you doing, Todd?
What's your name again?
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's probably out taking his bird, showing everybody. It looked like a nice tom. He got a nice big tom.
I will shoot that message over to the iCubs and let them know that.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see what's going on here. And Andrew, it's 8:29.
Yes.
Yeah. Is Smeltzer gonna be on today? Did you text him?
I talked to him last night, but I didn't.
Did he say he was gonna be on?
I know he didn't say anything. So he may be. I hope so.
I don't know. Why are you only giving one deer decoy away on that package? Well, they're like $500-600, Steve. I'm very grateful that DSD let us have one. So, we'll see what's going on. We are waiting for Freddie to go to TAC. I don't know what that means, Todd. What does that mean? I mean, are you waiting for Freddie to show up so you can go to TAC? TAC is that archery challenge. Total archery challenge is what that means. Oh. Yeah. I forgot Jenny's caramel roll. Did I tell you that?
No.
I bought her a caramel roll at that bakery out in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Todd. And I forgot it at the lodge where we were staying.
Oh, that's fun.
I forgot my cable bag for a lot of my electronics, and Leverdowski was nice enough to FedEx that for me.
Oh, good guy.
Hey, I will tell you this. I'm just doing this as a favor. I'm doing this as a buddy for you. If you're going to be traveling out in Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Pennsylvania, get yourself one of those easy passes. The Roop talked me into that, and I'm going to tell you something. That is so slick. I got it all the way home. I didn't have to stop. I went right through, and I saved myself an hour and a half of driving. You put this little transponder on your windshield, and it automatically when you buy the Easy Pass, you get like $35 in credit, and then you can set it up to auto replenish if you go through there. So I went through the tolls, and it was like $40. But I'll pay $40 to save an hour and a half of driving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think anybody would.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't have to worry about, hey, do I got change or do I, I just zip through and I don't have to worry about it. It automatically deducts that. So it's called an Easy Pass. That should work anywhere that you got to travel. I know Oklahoma's got tolls, because if I go out 70 to Kansas, I know there's tolls there. But yeah, I would definitely invest it if you got to. We're lucky here in Iowa; we don't have to mess with tolls.
Yeah,
we're very lucky with that. But if you got tolls to deal with, that's what I would recommend. All right, I gotta go. We'll be right back. When we come back, I'm going to give this other Work Sharp Sharpener. This is a stone Todd Rupert would be proud of, folks. Todd Rupert, the beard himself, would be honored to have a stone this because everybody says, boy, you got big stones, Todd. He would use this to sharpen his stuff like you wouldn't believe. This thing's heavy. Feel how heavy that is? That's heavy. I mean, you could really get in grinding on that thing. Anyway, we'll give that away when we come back. We'll be right back on 1350. Yes, we are going to be giving away some grunt calls. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. He probably knocked Chrissy down to shot that bird. He probably knocked Chrissy down to shot that bird. She should have let her shoot it. Oh my gosh, Todd! Todd, Jelly.
You can't feel the bite, and
You think Rupert would do that?
In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice.
I don't think he would do that. I got to stick up for the beard on this one. Because when I was in the blind with him, he had his shotgun, and he just stood there like this. When that bird came in, he had his gun right there, and he just stood there like this. He didn't move. I had a camera here. You'll see it because I'm gonna give him we're gonna make like a trailer thing with it and give it to Todd. But he yeah. I don't think he would have done that. Now, to me, if I wasn't filming, he probably would have done it. Since I was filming, he would.
Wearing a Limitic can help protect you from ticks.
He just had those birds trained. Don't come when the Iowa guys here. Wait till they leave and then come on into Daddy. That's what he was saying.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field.
I did have a better hunt this time. Last time I didn't hear a gobble. This time I heard gobbles and I did shoot. It's next time I should get one.
Easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms,
and I saw a bear,
including the stiff arm.
I was bear aware. I'm just sitting there like this, listening for turkeys, and all of a sudden I saw something coming through the timber. I'm going, is that a wolf? I'm going, no, that's bigger than a wolf. That's a bear. Bear coming through. I go, Roop, there's a bear. He goes, where? Bear where? There, bear. The bear where? He's there.
Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
There, bear.
Dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet?
Morning, Murph.
No worries. Call Chris at
There's Dan the Murphy.
Spoltra is the owner of the PetStop franchise in the Des Moines area and has
Well, you quit yawning. You're killing me.
I'm gonna get you out.
Why is that?
I'm tired now.
Well, and then welcome to my world.
Is underground, keeping your property open. And
Dude, I just couldn't jump on the dugout.
User app on your phone. You can customize the PetStop system to help your dogs
You
enjoy
got it.
No, not gonna do it. Not gonna mess my leg up. Not gonna do it.
Keep your home looking great. Call 515-975-2190 or go online at petstop.com. PetStop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform
Voicemail.
when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing,
He was off last week, wasn't he?
Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a
That's what I
great
was
fit,
thinking.
but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you look for in footwear so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
No good?
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
Gonna take it for a ride in my brand new car.
All right, welcome back to the After Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Let's head over to Carl Chevrolet at Oro Labor Road on the Rock and see what old Smokin' Joe Smelter is up to today. Joe, what's going on, buddy? Joe? Earth to Joe. Joe? I don't know what to do. I don't know what voice to use this time. I've used all the things I know how to do. You know, I can't do the mob guy anymore. You know, I've ran that in the ground. Yoda, I mean, I can't do Yoda.
Yeah, you can.
I can't do Yogi Bear anymore because I can't do Yogi Bear. You know, I can't do Snidely Nerdy.
Ric Flair it.
Yeah. Woo! No, I can't. It's too early to do Ric Flair. Yeah. Hey, Outdoors Dan here for Smokin' Joe Smelter. If you're looking for a new vehicle or just something newer to you, go out to Carl Chevrolet and ask for the man, the myth, the legend, the man who saves you more money than anybody else in the Polk County area. That would be Smokin' Joe Smelter. Smokin' Joe has such hot deals. He's like lava. Just look for the lava flow right behind him because it's so hot, it's smoking. That's why we call him Smokin' Joe Smelter. I've bought, I don't know how many vehicles off of him. Andrew bought a vehicle from him. The only thing I would say, don't sign the deal until you get a bug shield. Smokin' Joe Smelter, Carl Chevrolet, he'll save you money. That's why we have him on the show whenever he comes by. He's really, it's like Bigfoot, man. He's becoming a rare sighting.
Yeah.
I mean, really. Yeah. You know?
Like, come on.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Joe. You're welcome. And goodbye. What's your name? Fire. I can't. He's a sponsor, Tony. I can't fire a sponsor. He's busy. He's got clients. He's got customers showing up before the place opens. I still say we need to do a turkey bowl out there. Bowling for turkey. You know, turkey bowl. You get a strike, you get an extra $500 off your deal.
Do it.
I think that would be good. Have you ever done a turkey bowl? It's hilarious.
I have not, but
Yeah.
you know what? I would do it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I did a thing in St. Louis when I was at KTRS full time. We did a trap shoot out in Chesterfield Bottoms, and you got to shoot. If you broke more clay birds than the sales guy, you got $500 more off. But we can't do that in Ankeny, so. But we could do a turkey bowl.
Well, maybe not yet.
Well, it's city limits. You can't be shooting guns.
Just break them down.
Yeah.
Eventually.
You know, I don't know. There's a lot of things we could do. You know, they got that big lake out there. You know, diving for dollars. Dive in the pond, come up with a duck, and no, can't do that. I will come up with something. You know, one of my biggest failures in advertising was the no baloney sale. If you came out and bought furniture during Labor Day, you got a free 2 pounds of bologna. No bologna sale. The only bologna you're going to get is what you leave with. Yeah, that didn't work too good. I was eating bologna for like a month. Yeah, I thought that was you know. And then I did the couch potato deal, and that worked a little better. Hi, Dirk. Good morning, Dirk. Dirk Stark, everybody. Vezer and Flex Fletch and Kool-Aid arrows and modern Spartan systems. He is a marketing guru genius. Dirk Stark is. All right, let's give this other workshop away because I've got to give away next week. We're going to give away a modern Spartan Systems all-purpose gun cleaning with a copper destroyer and carbon blaster in it. You're going to love it. If you're a firearms enthusiast, you're going to go nuts when you see this stuff. All right, for this week though, we're giving away that big whetstone from Worksharp, and just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. And I'm doing this for you, Larry, because Larry kind of goes, Dan, how come you're only giving stuff away on the app? I go, I give away. We gave Cubs tickets away on the air. He goes, okay, seems like you're just always giving stuff away on the app. I said, well, you can download the app and win there too.
Yeah.
You know, don't feel left out. Come on, the water's fine. Come on in. You know, 244-1350, 244-1350. What famous father named his daughter after a rock? You know, if you know that, what famous father named his daughter after a rock? 244-1350. You call in. Andrew will take your call, and we'll get you that stone. So, oh, brother. Hey, I know. Hey, somebody want to take a guess how long my lit Knox stayed lit for before it went out?
163. All right.
Somebody on the live stream, take a guess how long I got on my lit knock before it went out.
Should we give that question out to you here?
Yeah, because I'm telling you what, I was pretty impressed.
Oh,
I was pretty impressed. All right, Andrew's lining up some calls for me.
We'll give it out to you here as we get on. We'll restate the question for you.
Okay. Are you ready?
Restate the question and we'll be good.
All right, who we got first?
You got Pete.
Pete. Is this Pete? Yep. Has it been 30 days since you won?
Oh gosh, it's been it was tickets to the Deer Classic.
Really? Yep. Okay. All right. Well, I just, you're always good about emailing me, so that's why your name's always in my head. Hey, when's the draft for the football league going to be?
I usually do it right before Labor Day. My league, I usually wait until little preseason gets going and stuff like that, just to monitor injuries and stuff like that. I don't go quite as early as you guys do.
Yeah,
yes, you did. Can I get you?
All right, that's fine. You got an answer for me?
I didn't hear the question. I just called in.
You called in before you heard the question?
You said call in. We're going to give this away, and
okay.
I was waiting, and I had to get ahead of everybody. So
all right, here's the question: Who is going to give us a year's supply of Daylight Donuts to give away on the radio?
Scotty Mueller.
That's the wrong answer. What famous dad named his daughter after a rock?
You got me. I didn't wake up early enough to hear the answer to that.
Well, that's all right. That just means you can win on the other stuff still.
Yeah, I'll just give it a shot next week, but I'll listen.
Yeah, and it makes me happy every time I get an email saying Pete the Donut Ariotti.
Yep, feeling good, man. Can't wait to get back out after it.
All right, let me know when the draft is.
I sure will, Dano. Take care.
Thanks, Pete.
Bye.
All right, who we got next?
Well, we had Gary, but Gary went offline here, so Gary, call back.
Yep, 244-1350. 244-13. What famous dad named his daughter after a rock?
Like a rock.
Yeah. To me, this is so easy. I thought this, but maybe my head is so full of worthless trivia knowledge. Murph, it's not 5 days, it's not 30 hours, and it's not 17, guys, but those are all great guesses.
You are up next.
All great guesses.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We got Gary.
Yeah. Let's go say hi to Gary. Hi, Gary.
Good morning, Dan.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. What famous dad named his daughter after a rock?
Would that be Fred Flintstone?
He named his daughter Pebbles. Yep, Rock Pebbles. Yeah. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, we will call you after the show, and you enjoy that wetstone.
All right, I appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you. Now, see, I thought that was easy.
That was good.
Wasn't that an easy question?
I mean, not as easy as you think it was, but it was good.
If someone would have asked me that, I would have said Fred Flintstone and Pebbles in a heartbeat.
What? I mean,
all right,
it's easy to say that.
It is. I'm just telling you. I mean, it just popped into my head. Yeah. I mean, I could have been really hard and said, what famous TV dad daughter played twins? That's going way back.
Way back in time.
Yeah. It's not 3 days, Murph. Good guess, though. Dan said it was on all weekend at camp. Yeah, it was. It was in the back of my truck all lit. Yeah. I got over 99 hours on my Knox. Wilma. Well, Wilma was the mom, Skippy. There's Skippy Peterson. Skippy's got a big open house coming up.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, I'm telling you, big open house coming up. I got it. Hang on. Skip it. The big Gearhead open house 10-year anniversary get together is going to be July 19th from 10 to 4. There's going to be anniversary discounts, prizes. You can buy factory direct, sign up for door prizes, Munster cookies and beverages. You get a free photo with Gracie. A whole bunch of other stuff. It's going to be in Madison, Wisconsin. Come on down. Freddie says hi, Meatball. Hey, tell Freddie I said hi. I like Freddie. Freddie's a good kid. Yeah. All right, I got to take a break. I'm way behind, aren't I?
A little bit.
All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure.
Meatball. I'm not Meatball.
Memory of your time in the outdoors. Well, Tacticam's been helping hunters do that very thing.
I miss the pizza. They've got hands down the best pizza I've ever ate. Yeah. That pizza in St. Louis was good. I had it at the Hawthorne Inn. That was really good.
New Tacticam fish cam that's totally waterproof.
Baldy's Pizza in PA, Greensburg, PA, folks. Baldy's Pizza.
Wi-Fi compatible. Feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras.
Oh, Skippy boy. Skippy's been selling bows like crazy.
To capture more angles and shots like never before. Yeah. So when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera.
He needs meds. Who needs meds, Murph?
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Pop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn.
We had some other pizza besides Baldy at camp. I can't remember the name of it, though. It was good. Boy, they had. Do we have chicken wings that are like, they don't have anything on them except seasoning here? We do? I don't ever see those anywhere. Paul Revere is the best.
Lotta Pop has everything you'll need from ready-to-eat
popcorn. I don't know, Murph.
To make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop.
We got Paul Revere here in Iowa, and I don't like it. I shouldn't have said that.
Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion.
No offense.
Special fundraising for your school. More information.
Never been.
Lotta Pop at 515-262-32.
Freddie, gotcha. Freddie needs meds. Freddie's a good kid.
Since 1969.
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling, you probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great-tasting snacks.
Boy, Murph made these bacon-wrapped cream cheese jalapeno peppers.
Or jerky around.
I paid for it. I ate one. They were awesome. Geno's. Thank you, Murph. Geno's was good. Those wings were amazing.
Blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes.
Well, put it this way: they got pizza and wings.
Even better with their specialty spices.
Todd bought. I mean, Todd's great about being a host out there. And they were gone in 5 minutes, if that. The wings. I mean, there was everybody grabbing wings
across the country. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you.
It was a joke about review. I got you, Murph. I got you. Oh, I know why you said that now, Murph. I got it. Ding, ding. I won't say what. I know what it is now, but I don't want to say it because I try not to do that on the air. But I know what he's talking about now.
Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50
I got you, Murph.
They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and
that was awesome.
They now carry extensive horse trailers that have built-in living quarters
for
Austin horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any repair that
Man, Joe went quick today.
Imperial RV can
Very
finance on site to help you with all your financing
quickie,
needs.
quickie,
They also
quickie.
have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa.
Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines and Ankeny.
Were we
I know
behind?
things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day.
Were we behind a little?
Issues, parenting struggles, anxiety,
One
depression,
more after
or
this.
just
Going
looking
to give
for
you
a
a couple
direction or
minutes
plan in
and we
their
come
life.
back.
Really?
Find yourself struggling and are looking
Well,
for someone to
that's
help you find
wrong.
answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just helping
so
you retire
right.
any stress. Please consider calling me at New Life. We offer family-friendly,
Did
straightforward
the Kool-Aid
approach to
Arrow
helping
play?
you to get through the layers of stress that can
Kool-Aid
be
Arrows,
harmful
did
to
they
your
play?
health, relationships,
Okay.
and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter.
Oh,
We
no.
work with you so you can
Play
discover
right
better
now.
choices
Oh, okay.
on how to handle the issues you might
I
be
saw it
dealing
on the
with in your
log
life.
when I looked
Or
at
you're
it
looking for
earlier.
someone to listen to you? We're
But
here.
it didn't
Please
show me
consider
when it
calling us
was.
for a confidential appointment at New Life.
That's fine.
515-225-4006 in West Des Moines or 964-5003 in Ankeny. Also find us 24/7 at newlifecounseling.com. We are here to help you when you need us.
Looking for the ultimate arrow? You want outstanding performance, durability, and consistency. Have you tried
Last
Kool-Aid
one.
arrows yet? Born from the trusted Mamba arrows, Kool-Aid delivers exceptional performance at an affordable price for archers nationwide. Experience incredible grain-for-grain speed and penetration on the 3D course or in the field, with all the spine and diameter choices you need for target or hunting season.
Gotcha.
Kool-Aid shafts feature
Morning,
figure eights and
Donovan.
driven
Morning,
release,
Susan.
maximizing speed
Hi,
and
Andrew
penetration,
from
similar to a rifle barrel.
Malawi.
Quality is unbeatable for the price. Kool-Aid arrows come fletched
You know
with
Susan
razor-edge
Brown?
veins for superior accuracy and quietness.
Malawi, yeah.
So, for
Are they
your
in
next
Malawi?
tournament or adventure,
Malawi.
Where's
ask for
that?
Kool-Aid arrows at your
They're in
nearest
Africa?
Yeah.
Go get them, Susan.
KUHLE Archery.
Malawi. Wow.
Malawi.
Archery.
We're getting watched in Africa.
Passion.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with
Hey, Bob,
Dan,
you're good.
Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350.
You can go back and watch it later, Bob. All right, we are live from Malawi, Africa. Susan Brown is watching us. How about that? Donovan in Kansas. Oh, Donovan, buddy. Oh, Donovan Hewell. He'll be at the Deer Classic again. Hey, Herman's Fine Jewelers. I want to thank Herman's for staying with us for a long, long time. We love them. Frank and Donnie and Dustin and Remy and Laylee, Ukulele. Everybody over there, they do a great job. 2900 University in West Des Moines, 10,000 diamonds and mountings in stock. You got something special coming up. Herman's can help you make a good memory out there. If you need jewelry repair, they can do that for you. They do a great job with that. I got to get my bear claw. I got my bear claw redone. I got to get out there and get that. They also have a great program. If you have jewelry you're not wearing anymore, say you need a new trolling motor, or new rods. You need some new Trica rods. We'll take your stuff out to a Herman's. Chances are they've been helping folks for over 50 years. They're going to be able to help you too and get more for your treasure. Give them a holler, 515-222-2600, 515-222-2600, and that is where I go when I need anything jewelry related. Herman's Fine Jewelers. All right, gang. Next week we got a couple Weeby knives we're doing. They came out with some new stuff, so we're going to give some Weeby knives away next week. I will tell. Well, I take that back. That's going to be the secret listener contest on the app, because we can't give knives away on the radio station. So I will have something else to give away at the radio station. But if you go on the app, if you're a knife fanatic, we will be the secret listener. We'll be getting a couple new knives from Weeby. Andrew and I are out of here. Thank you for spending 2 hours of outdoor power with us here on 1350 ESPN. I will have some fishing stories for you from Minnesota next week. Until then, be good to one another. We're all in it together. God bless you, and we'll see you soon. Bye! Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. If you need me, let me know. Get those apps downloaded if you haven't got an app downloaded yet, and get me an email starting Monday for that new listener contest. You're going to want to win that. I'm talking Ozonics, DSD, Weeby knives, a whole bunch of gear. You're going to want it. So get it on it. I'll see you later. Have a good weekend. Bye.